If you've already seen a thumbnail of this video, you'll know why I'm making it. But if you don't know why, stay tuned because I'm going to let you guys know exactly why I'm making this. For those who don't know who this is Blake Granger, the driver of Huntsville Dalmatian, or I should say former. If you guys do not know what happened recently, there was an incident with Blake involved in the truck where I put on screen here, he ended up rolling the truck through the tunnel. With this, there's controversy and speculation that Blake would be suspended because of this. Well, that wasn't the case. Feld decided to let Blake go and they decided to fire him. As so far, we have sources which I will put on the screen and read to you guys, basically proving this statement. Here it says, on April 28th, during a freestyle part of the event in Huntsville, Blake will be clipped by the lip of the jump an arena pod with very weird bounce, resulting in him hitting the gas in an attempt to save the truck. This will result in the truck flipping very violently, even nearly hitting the wall and sliding through the arena where a truck would usually exit/enter the arena on the truck's roof. Despite winning the event's freestyle competition, he will be fired from Feld Motorsports the following week as his driver card was completely removed from the website, leaving his future currently unknown. Now, it seems Feld has already taken the action into firing Blake, and it seems like they have already found a replacement driver. A driver by the name of Ryan Vargas is a new driver of Huntsville Dalmatian on Blake's tour, keeping Blake's points and staying in second position. It seems like Feld immediately took action to find a new driver, not even taking consideration of giving Blake a softer punishment. And this is where it comes into as a softer punishment. I'll put up a clip right here. I do believe that this was Joe Dennis, where he was driving Huntsville Dalmatian during a race as the clip is on the screen. Clips this jump and the truck goes and rolls into the stands in front of these people and lands in a tarp area. Now, Joe was only suspended for the rest of the season. Now, I'm going to stop talking and listen to this part of the video because this is a very, very crazy part for someone to say and which is very understandable for why he said it.
Lucas, you were telling me which Monster Jam truck is your favorite?
That's not good.
Scooby-Doo.
That might be a you're fired. I don't know.
Well, guess what? He wasn't fired. You know who was fired? Blake Granger. Now, we're going to go and compare these two crashes. And we're going to go through them and analyze which one was really worse and which one wasn't. We're going to go back over Blake's crash first. And we're going to go over it right now. Here we go, Blake. Short run up hits this ramp. Now look at where the rear tires land. Lip that jump. Blake stabs the throttle trying to save it. Goes into the tunnel. And now there's another angle I do believe that you see he barely tapped. Barely, I don't even think he hit the wall. Noses it over. Goes towards the tunnel. Doesn't touch anything, I do believe so. Lands on his lid, no one injured. No stadium damage, nobody hurt. Here's another angle. Now, if you look at this, look at how the truck hits the ramp and pops up. Either way, the angle and weight, how much speed the truck had, it was going to go towards the tunnel either way. There's no way for Blake to stop that. Now, let's go over Joe Dennis's crash. Now, here's Joe Dennis's crash from 2 years before, racing El Toro Loco. You see here, look right here. This is the first issue. Look at how far he drifts out, already close to that wall on that side. Now, wait for this final turn. Look at how sharp he cuts it, and look at the angle of the truck. Corrects the steering wheel. Could have turned it more, and look where the truck lands. Into the stands. I'm going to pause it. Look how close the truck is to the stands. And now we're going to go back to that turn and see what could have happened if he would have turned the truck. Look very closely. Wheels are turned on his truck, drifting it, and look how they straightened up facing the ramp. Now, I know they had blind spots, but Joe could have went out a little bit more driver instinct and knew he was too close to that ramp. Or even his crew chief, or Joe could have slowed down at least knowing how close he was to it. He was going for the win, I understand that, but still, if we think about this, what is the difference? Both trucks, the only difference is that there's more property damage and could have been way more casualties with this crash than with Blake's. I'm not saying Joe's a bad driver. I like Joe. But there should have, the punishment between these two crashes and drivers were completely different. Being suspended for a season is different than being suspended or fired from the sport. And it's clear that Feld has just lost all sense because recently the calls that have been made with Feld have not been adding up. And this is really the straw that broke the camel's back. Fire Blake over a crash. I should have just suspended him. I don't care if he missed World Finals. Suspend him for the rest of the season or half the next season. But either way, this was uncalled for, injustice. I like Blake. I'm going to miss him. And hopefully this gets out there more because Feld needs to change their ways. Because eventually they're going to start losing fans because of this. Well, thank you guys for watching. I hope y'all understand more about what happened in the situation and what should have been handed out to Blake. I'll see y'all in the next video.